Our big story tonight, the U.S. Border Patrol says the number of immigrant families detained at the U.S.-Mexico border has dropped.
In the Border Patrol facility in Yuma, there are now less than 100 families in detention. Frankie McLister has the details.
Yeah, Yuma's been one of the busiest sectors in terms of migrants attempting to cross the southern border. But as you all mentioned, those numbers have taken a steep dive.
Agents apprehended 68,000 migrants in all of the Yuma sector in fiscal year 2019. During the peak of the humanitarian crisis, agents would stop up to 450 families every day in May. Fast forward to this month, numbers have drastically declined at the border and in Border Patrol custody.
When at one point we had over 1,600 illegal aliens in custody.
Border Patrol confirming that there's currently less than 100 migrant families in custody across their 3 stations, adding that there's also about 30 migrant children. This staggering decrease has only helped put more agents back into the field.
We were allowed to send a lot of those people back to their home locations. That way they can perform their mission.
Agent Garibay saying 96% of those crossings are Central Americans, with only 4% Mexican, and that hasn't changed.
Some days we're catching 0 people in a shift, 6 people the next shift.
And right now we're finding out that at this moment, the mayor of San Luis, Arizona says both the church and the dance hall of Come de Bienestar that open to house these migrants are totally empty.
This is usually a transfer point for them to, once released, they'll either head to Phoenix, San Diego, Los Angeles.
Border Patrol, however, continues to call this a crisis, even though numbers are down and migrant shelters have been closed down due to the lack of families crossing into the country.
But for here, we're still catching more than we have been in the past, even though it's lower than what we have been catching over the past couple months.
Yeah, and Border Patrol today telling Cronkite News they believe that drop of families in detention could be the result of a number of factors, including increased Mexican National Guard troops along Mexico's borders and added security measures along the southern international boundary. In the broadcast center, Frankie McLister for Cronkite News.